Morning, Pastor Steve here. In Philippians 2, now we're down in verses 16 and 17. And Paul says here, holding forth the word of life, that I may rejoice in the day of Christ, that I have not run in vain, neither labored in vain. Yea, and if I be offered upon the sacrifice and service of your faith, I joy and rejoice with you all. In other words, Paul said, do this, that is, serve joyfully without grumbling. Then he gave the why, remember, so you can be a bright light in a dark place. And primary to that is holding forth the word of life. That's a major tool of our ministry. Paul told Timothy over in 2 Timothy 4:2, he says, preach the word. Be instant or ready or prepared, in season, out of season, no matter what. As my dad used to say, and be ready to preach, pray, or die at a moment's notice. He says, I want you to do that. Romans 16, we have one message, the gospel of Jesus Christ. And Paul said in Romans 1:16, it is the power of God unto salvation. So it's a very important thing. Holding forth the word is so important. 2 Timothy 3:16 tells us that all scripture is given by inspiration of God. It's God-breathed, and it's profitable for correction and reproof and instruction in righteousness, to grow people up in the faith. So it's very important. Then Paul said that their holding forth the word was his vindication. His vindication. He told the church over in 2 Corinthians 13, he was defending his apostleship, and he gives several proofs. And in 13:5, he says, examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith. If you're in the faith, he said, that's a mark that my apostleship is vindicated, and it's there, and it's right, and it's true. John said over in 3 John, he said, I have no greater joy than to know that my children walk in truth. Paul said here, I can suffer and I can die with my head up because I see the fruits of my labor worked in you. Hey, live to be somebody's best final exam. Be fruitful and teach someone else to be your final exam. Hey, God bless you.